Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Simple Eats. I am so excited to get this series started with you guys. Here, we're going back to the basics. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make basic staple recipes, and then we're going to turn those recipes into budget family friendly meals. Since it's November, I thought it would be fun to teach you guys how to make a Thanksgiving meal all from scratch. Most of these ingredients you have in your pantry or your fridge, and the rest are really budget friendly. Today we're going to be kicking it off with something super simple and yet really useful. We're going to be making a homemade chicken stock. I don't know about you, but my family goes through a lot of rotisserie chickens from Walmart, and I happen to make a lot of roasted chickens myself. If you go to the deli section at Walmart, you can typically find cold rotisserie chickens for about $2 to $3 a piece. So I like to stock up on those and peel the chicken, put them in a Ziploc bag, and you can freeze the chicken or use it the same day. But save those bones and also pop them in a Ziploc bag and put them in your freezer for when you're ready to make your stock. Same thing with your veggies. When you're peeling your onions, your garlic, any veggie stems or herb stems, you can also pop those in a Ziploc bag and put them in your freezer for when you're ready to use. Here's what you will need for your chicken stock. We have our chicken bones, we have our herbs and our peels from our veggies, water, some celery, carrots, bell pepper. This is just what I had in my fridge that I needed to use up. You can use almost anything to make a stock. And then you just need some salt. Okay, so we're going to add everything into our pot. You're just going to dump everything in. There's no specific order of how you have to do it. This is the bones of 2 chickens. I honestly need to get a bigger stock pot. Now you're just going to pour your water. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt. Okay, so now we're just going to pop a lid on top and we're going to cook this over a medium-high heat. You just want a gentle boil. Also, if you notice some foam rise to the top, you want to skim all that foam out because that's what's going to help keep your broth look nice and clean. Cook this for 2 to 4 hours. You can cook it a lot longer if you would like. The longer you cook, the richer the broth gets. Okay, so while our stock is simmering, I'm going to teach you guys how to make something fun with just 3 simple ingredients. All you need is some salt, heavy cream, and a mason jar. We're going to make butter. So first what we're going to do is we're going to add our heavy whipping cream to our jar. You want to fill it about halfway, which is probably going to be all of this. Yeah, we're just going to let it all go in there. Now, if you prefer unsalted butter, all you have to do is leave the salt out, and all you need is just the cream and the jar. But I like to make salted butter, so we're just going to do a little bit of salt. Toss that in. Now here comes the fun part. You are going to shake this jar for about 10 minutes. You can hear a slight thud on the inside. That means our butter is starting to form. I've been shaking for about 6 minutes. This is a good little workout. Just keep shaking.
Two hours later.
Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and this is what we're at. Now you have all your buttermilk and you have your butter starting to form. Keep shaking. You're just gonna drain it. Now you can save your buttermilk, which is what I really recommend because you can use it for buttermilk pancakes, buttermilk biscuits. Now we're just going to run this under some cold water and form it into a ball. Now you can take the extra step and you can turn this into a compound butter. You can add some herbs, some garlic. I'm just going to keep it simple today with regular salted butter. When you're done, you can just stick it in a Ziploc bag and roll it into a log, or you could wrap it in parchment paper. Store your buttermilk in your mason jar that you made your butter and just pop them in the fridge. Our stock has been simmering for about 2 hours, so what you want to do is grab a ladle and you want to come off to the sides and you want to get some of that fat out. You just want to go around the whole pot doing that and then get that foam as well. All right, so this is our stock at about 4 hours. It is looking nice and golden and beautiful. I've been skimming all the foam and the fat around the top. So now we are getting ready to drain it. Carefully strain this. Making stock from scratch cuts down on waste and is super affordable. So instead of spending $3 to $5 every time you need to get a thing of chicken stock, you can just make your own at home. And there you have it. 2 simple, affordable basics that'll make your holiday cooking even better. A delicious chicken stock and butter. Next video, I'm going to show you how to turn these into some simple, delicious Thanksgiving dishes that'll impress your family without breaking the bank. My channel is all about getting the most out of what you have and making every dollar count. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and share so we can teach the next person how to keep it simple.